Well, we're in Netherguard Keep, and we're in the Blasted Lands. You know, so to be honest, this isn't probably a very efficient use of our resources or time. There's probably better things we could be doing. Because we're not really going to level from any of these mobs. We're not going to kill any of them. We're basically just whacking them until they're almost dead. And then we... until they're almost dead. And then we release... Not release them. Well, I guess we sort of do... Well, do they die? I guess they do die, don't they? I'm going back and forth on this, obviously. Let's go to the ones in the southeast, and we'll work our way around back up to these guys. These guys are the worst ones, Servants of Grawl. There's only like 2 or 3 spawn points, I think, and you need, 3 of them. So they're kind of annoying to deal with, but we'll get to them all. But yeah, I kind of like this quest chain. This is the Forgotten Hero of the Horde quest chain. Yeah, Fallen Hero. We've had this quest chain for a while. Obviously, we haven't done it yet. The only problem is that are these all Alistair, yeah, and then Razlik is down farther. Okay. The only problem is that the area is pretty heavily crowded with mobs, and the only way these guys die is if we click the little crystal that's near them. But like this guy, I don't even see the crystal anywhere. The last guy, we already ran by one mob. I might go back up there to get him. Ooh, a rare spawn. I will take some time out of my day to kill Akubar the Seer. What are these? These are beasts, right? Demons. Interesting. So I could... never mind. I can't really do anything with those. I'm thinking about playing a warlock. It's like, oh, I could enslave a demon. That's not exactly how it works, is it? As a priest. This guy's a pretty easy kill anyway, it seems like. We will fear the demon here if it's a problem, but I think we are all cleared up. Cool. He's like, why am I slow? Oh, he literally cast slow me. Okay, nothing really good there. But, what am I doing? But there's really almost never anything good from rare spawns. It seems like it's just such bad luck for us. Okay, there's our target. That's the guy we need. Servant of Alistair. Alistair. Let's shield up. You know what I want to do? I got interrupted. Wow. These scumbags. Okay. I'm running away from these guys. This is turning into a very ineffective first 4 minutes of this episode. Alright, let's go back. We will just properly clear our way over here to this guy. My only concern is I don't know why this crystal's not... Oh, Jesus. Again, I messed this up. Alright, we're just going to kill both these guys. This guy going to kick me? Yeah, as soon as you try to cast, this guy will do a kick. The Shadow's Sworn Thug likes to kick, so that's good to know. But yeah, let's kill this one off as fast as we can because it'll stop interrupting us. It's basically a rogue, which is super annoying. It actually is interrupting my wanding for some reason. They're not really the most dangerous of mobs, they're just kind of annoying. I mean, Shadowward Pain killed this one, 50% of its health pretty much. This cultist doesn't really do much, does it either? It just throws a little dagger at me and pretty slowly at that. Oh well. At least we're getting some experience off these mobs, which is better than not getting experience. Now my question is, how do I click this? I'm supposed to click this little statue here, but it doesn't look like I can click it. Not statue, this little crystal. I thought it was the weakness guy and then click that, But maybe it's only clickable when he's almost dead nearby. So let's clear this up. I'm gonna sit to eat and drink for a moment. Because I'm probably gonna aggro like all this garbage. Let's see, what do I have as my... Let's see, let's put... This is my trinket for now. And I have... Enchanted water, that's what I'm looking for. And some food. Not that I need it that much, but sure, why not? There's a lot of mobs over here. I'm kind of scared about this pool. I think I might mind control this guy for fun. What's the range on this now? 20 yards? Okay. And let's kill the cultist, maybe? So here's the interesting thing, is this guy can't die without the crystal being clicked, I think. So my mind control probably is going to run out before this guy... Oh, let's see, he's down to 860 health, so he's almost dead. Will they kill him? Can they kill him? I don't think they can. Oh, Jesus. So that's one way to kill those guys. Well, that sucks. I didn't know you could kill that guy. Oh, whoops. Well, that's useful to know, at least, I guess. There's a crystal with this guy. Okay, that's better. Interesting. I'm very amused by that. I seriously didn't know. This guy instantly kicked me. Yeah, as soon as you cast anything that's channeled or takes time to cast, this mob will kick you. Well, as long as it's not on cooldown, which his kick's on cooldown right now at least. So we'll go get this guy instead, because I botched that last. That's why I'm interrupted on my spell casting, because he does like a stun of some sort. I'm super interested in that you can actually kill these guys by just mind controlling them. Normally, they should be immune to killing from a player, at least without the crystal. Huh. Well, let's see. We're almost at 340 experience. We're getting decent experience at least. Not terrible. Alright, let's try this guy now. I don't know if I remember exactly how to do this. Shouldn't be that hard to kill him anyway, or complete the quest or whatever. But I think we need to weaken him near this crystal, or we need to click the crystal. But the crystal doesn't seem clickable, which is kind of freaking me out. There we go. Okay, this is working. This is fine. Okay, got it. I was like, this is not... I thought it was clickable before that. But, cool. Okay, good. Not so bad. Okay, there's another one up here that I saw earlier we skipped. But I want to go back and get him. How do we do this? I guess we just clear all this garbage out of the way. That's fine. What does an adept do? I don't fought one of these yet. A lot of these mobs don't really seem to... What did it just do? It made me bleed or something. Blood leech hits you for 44. Maybe it's like a self-heal also. Like a life drain. These mobs aren't really that dangerous at all at this point. We're so high level compared to them. It's just kind of funny seeing what they do. But even that just seems pretty weak even for their level. I don't know. It's hard to gauge. Hard to gauge because I'm so much higher level than them. We have 10, 20, 33% of our level left to go. We're 2/3 of the way through 59. And we're actually pulling up a little bit of experience killing these mobs. So it's not worthless at least. Let's loot this. I think from here this guy's going to be close enough for me to kill. On the other hand, I might just kill this. I'll just do this. I think we're good here. I think we should be far enough away, close enough to this, but far enough from this guy that it won't be a problem, but if I see he's at like 10% health and hasn't been triggered yet, I'll walk a little bit closer to the statue. There we go, perfect. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna need to click this thing, aren't I? So I have to be pretty close, actually. Spirit Shock, that's what this is called, the thing it's casting them. And we get experience for killing them, I forgot that. That's great. Okay. So I need another Alice there, but I don't think there are any more. I think there's only 3. Unfortunately, I killed the one on accident. There might be some in this tunnel here, but I don't think so. Fairly certain those are the only ones at this point. I was gonna say, is that a rare spawn hyena? It looks a different color. That'd be a cool mob for someone to pick up. Like a hunter, rather. Or I can just kill him. Ravage the rare beast. That's interesting. Infected bite. That's not good. Poison. Wow, this guy's all sorts of garbage. Stone form, take care of that. Stinkerfang Jowl and a Venom Shroud Mask. Kind of a low-level nature resist gear thing. Not low-level, but low quality. I mean, decent stats actually, but I don't know if the 4 nature resist is enough to make that worth taking over just your regular gear at that point. Alright, so where is... How did I enter combat? What? Why did I just enter and leave combat like 4 times in a row? That's weird. I don't think I saw anything. Okay, our target's back over here. We'll go ahead and clear our way over there. It's gonna be a little bit annoying, but I think we can do this pretty reasonably. What I'll probably do is pull this first one and kill it. Pull it back and leash everything else, killing this one. And then do the same thing for maybe 2 or 3 of these other mobs. I think it should be not too hard to do. It might not even aggro anything. Oh, no, never mind. Hit definitely aggroed everything else. Okay, good. This guy's leashed really easily, so this is perfect. Yeah, I'll do that for a couple more pools. Pulls. And take care of the ads, and then we'll be good to go. That's Snap Kick, that's what it's called. That's so annoying. Okay. There's another one back here. Let's get this. I'm actually surprised this thing's in line of sight. Oh, resist. Scumbag. Yeah, so I'm excited to hit 60. It's been a long time coming for this tune. I started this tune in... Jeez. When was this? Was it? I'm thinking about this. Was it spring of 2015? It might have been. I honestly am losing track now. It was spring of 2016 at the very... I think it's spring of 2016. Alright, let's go ahead and just nuke down this mob, and then we'll deal with the guy that's whacking us from the back here. We should be fine at this point, killing this guy. Let's dot him, actually. The thing is, we're so out-leveled for this quest at this point that it's not a big deal. But the thing is, this quest itself leads to a really cool quest chain that has a lot of options for us. So I do think it's actually not unreasonable to do this at level 59, because I think it'll lead to at least like level 60 elite group quests. It's actually pretty cool. Oh my gosh, I forgot how close I need to be to this. I hope this works. I was not even paying any attention. I think he's too far. Oh, wow. He's close enough. I really thought he was too far away. That was cutting it close. Enchant Shield, Frost Resistance. Maybe Nax Gear for a tank, possibly. I think it's kind of cutting it close, but maybe. These are the highest level of the group of mobs out here. Of the 4 we need to clear up, so this is actually why I didn't do the quest when we were lower level, because these guys are not that hard to kill, but hard enough, and I needed enough. I need 9 of them, that I just didn't want to take the time, because it was going to be kind of a grind, I thought, to do it, so I'd rather leave it for a higher level, such as now, and will get the experience from it and won't have such a hard time killing them. Yeah, 600 experience. Pretty good. And there's quite a few of these servants. And welcome to the Dark Portal, by the way, folks, at least as it was in vanilla. Dark Portal is actually one of the cooler landmarks in vanilla, WoW, in my opinion. I want to use this marker resolution because I might as well use it, and then I can use my 6 demon bag later. I've got no other use for this thing probably anyway. Might as well just use it as a free mini powered shield. So we're going to keep on killing the servants. There's another one. Oh, never mind. There might be another one back there, but that's not correct. There's one right here at least. So I think there's exactly 9 of these, and exactly 3 of the other ones also. So each of these you can do easily if you are the only one out here. But if there's anyone else out here, then you're gonna have to share them with other people, which is annoying, or fight for them, which is more annoying. So it's, yeah, quite a long process to get through them all. However, this quest itself leads to, like I said, a long quest line, and the final thing of that quest line is, I think you get a 16 slot bag from it, which is really cool. As one of the choices, there's like 3 items you can get, and it's very, honestly, it's a good quest line. Forward flight path, northeast, just south of the tunnel to Winter Spring. Let's go down here real quick. I haven't been down here in a long time. I thought there should be mobs in the Dark Portal's crater, but it has been really a long time, so I don't quite remember. And then this is the Dark Portal itself. I remember running through this all the time when I was first playing WoW, and just like, oh, it doesn't do anything, kind of looking around, seeing if it would do anything. But it was quite cool when it eventually did do something, or this area finally did have things to do around it once Burning Crusades pre-patch came out. That was really cool. I remember being really psyched for that, and flying mounts was a cool idea at the time. I think since then, a lot of people have soured on the idea of flying mounts. They've become kind of, not bad necessarily, but Blizzard's trying to get away from flying mounts because of design limitations that they impose, especially on the landscape and the terrain. Let's get a little bit closer to this thing. I feel weird being too far away from it. I'm always worried I'm going to outrange it, and then it's not going to work, and I'm going to have to wait for him to respawn, which is annoying. I looked up like Savage Fronds, Runecloth Boots, some of these other items over here for these quests in the auction house, and some of them didn't have anything on there, or very limited stock, and the ones that did have a lot on there were just really expensive. Like Runecloth Boots are actually legitimately not super expensive, but enough that I don't even think it's worth the gold it would cost to put it together is not worth the effort to me. So I am not doing that. I'm gonna mind suit this guy. It still didn't work. I was like too close still. I thought it might have worked. So anyway, I was hoping to mind suit them, kind of sneak by him, and then land here without him hitting me a few times on the way, but yeah, no loss. 30% left, or 70% of the way through level 59. Now we're not going to hit 60 today, I don't think. I'm not expecting to. I think we've got at least one more episode. It'd probably be faster if I wasn't... Ooh, we can turn that in for an easy green item later. It'd probably be faster if I wasn't grinding on a somewhat inefficient quest right now. But if there's anything you've learned from this series, it's... you can kind of do what you want, and you don't necessarily need to go as fast as possible. There's really no reason, in my opinion, to grind things out rapidly, especially if you're enjoying yourself as kind of moseying through the game, exploring a little bit, and, you know, killing and completing quests, killing mobs and completing quests that you kind of want to complete. If there's one thing I would have redone on this playthrough, I wish the server was more populated. It started off okay, but over time just kind of died off. People moved to a different server, a couple different servers to be honest, and that's unfortunate, but And people have asked why I don't leave and go to a more populated server, and it's, well, at this point, I at least want to hit 60 on this tune. I mean, if I hit 60 and then I have trouble finding groups at high level, which I might, but my guild's pretty active. I'm okay. I'm pretty optimistic. If I have trouble grouping up with that stuff, then okay, I'll you know, stop playing the tune, I guess. But it just seems like such a waste to get to like level 50, realize the server's kind of getting quiet or dying, and then quit leveling at that point. Like, I'm most of the way there at level 50, so that's when I started to really feel it. I think I was in Fellwood, and I realized how quiet it had gotten. So I would want a server with a little more population, so I could more easily group up for quests and instances, especially instances being the big thing I've on this playthrough kind of avoided because it's just been hard to find groups. I think the last one we did was Blackrock Depths 20 levels ago, or 20 episodes ago. So, you know, I'm generally doing what I want to do on this tune. I've had a lot of, especially in the open world, but I do wish I had a few more... Oh, this guy's back, or did I not get this guy yet? But I do wish I had done a few more instances, especially at high level. I wish I had done... what would I have done at this point? I don't think we did Maraudin. Kind of wish I had done that. Oh, this guy aggroed me, didn't he? Whew. That's Thunde, though. At 60, I definitely want to be running instances, because that's one of the best ways to gear up with pre-raid best in slot gear. So I certainly don't want to miss out on Skullmance, Stratholme, certainly not Dire Maul. Dire Maul is one of the... So Dire Maul released later than Skullmance and Strat. And I don't know if it was intentional or not, but the gear in there is good. I mean, some of the gear are very okay. A few pieces are practically equivalent to Molten Core gear, in terms of not necessarily that they're epics, but that they're just really high quality. I mean, there's very few. There's a couple things that you can pick up that I think are actually comparable to the same slot gear you would get in Molten Core. Maybe even better, and maybe better in a couple cases. Not so much because the stats were that much, there was that many more stats on Dire Maul gear, but I think Dire Maul gear had good itemization. They generally didn't make up weird combinations of stats like throwing strength on a cloth caster headpiece. I don't think Molten Core was that bad in terms of putting strength on a caster headpiece, but it wasn't as good or as well done as Blackwing Lair, and I think Dire Maul is a little bit better too. The Molten Core, like, what's it called, Shadow Strike, or as most people call it, Vendor Strike, or Dust Strike, that is an example of a weapon that was just never found a place. Like, it would drop all the time, and Shadow Strike just never... I think you could transform it into Thunder Strike, I think, if I remember right. You like right-click it, but it just never turned into anything good. I don't know how to describe it, but... Oh, the Servants of Grawl down here, I didn't know that. Maybe that's why there's so few. I always think there's only like 2 up here in Dreadmaul Hold. Let's see if there's any here we can grab. I think I see one. Are there any rare spawns among these? No. So one thing about having a quiet or dying or dead server is that rare spawns basically just hang out all the time. Because no one's out here actually killing them. So, which is kind of cool, because I've seen more rare spawns on this playthrough than probably all my other leveling ever in Vanilla WoW. Which I think is kind of cool, because it's kind of fun to see these guys. Oh, of the Whale, nice, one of the best suffix. Servant of Savines, okay, but I think I saw one over here, like right around here somewhere. Maybe he's not within my draw distance right now, but... Or maybe they're in the cave. There we go. Okay, Servant of Grawl. Let's get this guy. Is he gonna walk over here? I think he does. I think he does. Let's pull this guy. We'll clear our way into the cave, because apparently that's where the guy's crystal must be at. So we'll get in there. These guys are pretty easy kills, thankfully. They're pretty squishy. Squishy for ogres, anyway. Mind soothe that guy. Let's see, where is this guy's crystal? Nice. It's right there. So he's the only one here. Mithril, true silver, gold vein. Wow. This is a legitimate mine right here. Kind of funny. Anyway, so we'll get this guy at least. And then I think the other 2 servants we can get in the northwest pretty easily. There might be 3 up there, but I seem to only recall there being 2. And maybe this is the 3rd one. Maybe that's why there's only 2 up there. Cool. Let's, I forget what was on my hotbar. Oh, levitate was on my hotbar here. But last episode I think it was. Maybe 2 episodes ago. I took it off because I don't have any feathers anyway anymore. So, until I get more, there's really no point. Now I'm like on the scope for rare spawns. We're going to take a quick detour over here to Kamisha, the Collector, and turn in our imperfect Tranethist. Let's turn this in. Bequest. Okay. And that gives us Kamisha's junk, Gossamer Tunic of the Owl. Nothing fancy, but you know, I'll take it. A green drop's a green drop. I should be dusting these things. I should have been doing that all along, but somewhere around like level 50, I think I gave up on enchanting for now. And I just wanted to collect some gold so I could buy stuff as needed, but then I've not been really buying stuff, so now I'm pretty stacked. Anyone able to make fell cloth hood / glove / etc. The shadow damage gear? And if so, yeah, I don't know who's on. Not a lot of people are online probably this early, but I'm sure some people are. There's a rare spawn that patrols this path. But first, I need to kill this guy. Whoops, didn't quite mean to aggro him there. This'll work out. There's a method to this madness, even though I'm aggroing, like, these guys are gonna probably aggro on me in a moment. Okay, let's do this. Let's, oh shoot. This'll work. This should be okay, I hope. I didn't quite mean to do that. I didn't mean to wand that goblin. That's what I kind of messed up on there. Alright. That's what I wanted to do. Mind soothe this guy. And then I'm trying to get leash all these things. Okay, much better. Yeah, I'm hoping this... Yeah, there he is. Rare spawn. I knew about this guy. Okay, thanks. I don't know if I have 4 fellcloth, but I have an elf that has quite a few fellcloth, I think. Ooh, nice crit. So I might be able to... might hit you up later. I might grab some of these, because they'd just be basically better versions of the Shadow Weave gear, but they're expensive. This guy's almost dead. That enrage is so scary. Sharpshooter Harbicus of the Falcon. Okay. Yeah, I do remember this guy. I remember him being a rare spawn that patrols that pathway there. So it's one of the few I do recall pretty clearly. Let's get this guy. We need just a couple more Savines. This guy and one more after that. Let's 6 demon bag this guy in the face and see what happens. Lightning bolt. How much damage did that do? Chain lightning hits it for 227, so it's chain lightning. I always call it lightning bolt. Oh yeah, there we go. It's funny, you can't click this attacking thing if you have the global cooldown going. Which is a little bit annoying, but I never knew that until now. You may have noticed a few times I've clicked it and nothing's happening, like it doesn't it doesn't do anything. And I realized just now that I think it's 'cause my global cooldown is ticking around at that time. The Altar of Storms. I'd never discovered this before. How did I never discover this? I'm coming over here to avoid aggroing that other guy. We'll take a peek up here real quick. I don't think there's any rare spawns in this thing, but I'm not too familiar with the Altar of Storms. There's another altar in Burning Steps up here, is what I'm thinking of, but I can't remember what it's called. I thought that was the Altar of Storms, but obviously not. But I kind of want to see if there's anything that's a rare spawn up. I think this might be a Warlock related quest. There might be something related to Warlocks up there. Let's rebuff, and I'll go ahead and drink real quick too. One unfortunate thing is killing these guys doesn't count for... it does not count for the Spirit Tap buff. So Spirit Tap only works if I kill someone, if I get the killing blow. And this crystal is actually what's dealing the killing blow, it looks like. Which is unfortunate. Makes sense, but just unfortunate for the purposes of my talent. Yeah, I don't know if there's any rare spawns up here. I've never seen any or heard of any. And I generally have really? I'm surprised I entered combat from that. Well, oh well. I'm out. Later, guys. Don't need any more of these anyway. I just need to go to the Gralls in the northwest. And hopefully not die falling off this cliff. I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. Robe of Winter Night. Ooh, nice. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Well, let me write this guy's name down. Hit Gemidin. I don't know if I'm going to worry about it right now, but it might be kind of fun at 60 to spend a little bit of time farming up some of the stuff. You can make Robe of Winter Night. And what's the other one here? Fell Cloth Pantaloons. Cool. You know, I mentioned on Twitter probably a few days ago now, maybe 3 or 4 days ago, that I was reading a Warcraft book, and I'm really enjoying it. I didn't go into much detail, and I probably can. I didn't sign like a non-disclosure agreement or anything, but out of respect to the author and publisher, I'm avoiding going into a lot of detail. But I have been given a draft copy of an upcoming WoW book. So it's not Warcraft, it's World of Warcraft, and it's not a book as much as a non-fiction, let's say, developer's log of a developer from WoW, from vanilla WoW era, that basically kind of kept a diary of sorts. And there's information about this out there if you want to look into it, but I was given a draft copy of it to review and the opportunity to interview the main author of the book, which blows my mind that not that I'm some famous person, but I have enough, let's say, cachet that someone trusts me to give me an advanced copy of something related to WoW and is willing to let me take some of their time to pick their brain on some questions I have. And I can't go into detail about the content of the book. I will hopefully have a video about it if I do this interview, but it's really cool. It's really, really cool. Like I am like nerding out hard reading it, but there are some to me incredible things. Maybe these things are known and I'm just unaware of it, but to me this is a lot of really interesting stuff about the development of WoW and parts where things almost fell apart, parts where things they scrapped entire projects. Like, it is so cool. And my wife sees me reading it. It's a digital copy, it's PDF, so I'm reading it on my phone or on my computer. I don't have a tablet anymore. My old one broke after like 7 years of service, and I just didn't use it enough anyway, so I gave it up. But man, it's so cool reading about this. It's a book that is supposed to come up at the end of this year, end of 2018, and when it does, I think a lot of people that are fans of WoW, old and new, but especially old school fans, should really, really, really consider picking it up, because it's, I don't know what the price will be at all. I have like no concept of that, but it's absolutely a fun read so far, and I'm only about 50 pages in. It's like 300 pages long. Man, it's good. I need a rebuff after this guy, and maybe I'll heal a little bit, just because I'm weirdly low on health. It doesn't happen very often. I would join that strat run down in Gil, but unfortunately, I don't have time. Strat runs can take hours, and this is not a morning where I'm necessarily going to have the time to do this. I probably have another hour left, but it's pushing it. Unfortunately, even still for strat, it can take, a couple hours. And I don't really want to... I feel bad. I feel really, really bad going into an instance run when I'm not sure that I have time to see it through. So I'm going to have to pass on that, unfortunately. Which is too bad, because I have a quest for it. I don't know which side they're going on, but I think I have quests for both sides. Live and dead. But on the bright side, we are leveling, and we're actually doing one of the coolest quest lines in the game. It is actually a really cool quest line. I'm going to aggro a lot of these guys, aren't I? Oh, I guess not. They are really low level compared to me. Like, so low I'm not getting experience from them low. Where is this guy's crystal at? Let's kill this thing so I can see better. I think it's right behind this big dude. Ogre Mage. I was going to say Ogre Magi. Ogre Mage. Oh, there's the crystal, okay. Hey, well, we're done with the quest once we kill this guy. Well, not this guy. The guy under the tree hammering away at the ground. This guy has been slaving away at this thing for, I don't know, 1.5 decades, and has done nothing with it. I find it amusing. Oh, there's a chest in here, isn't there? What? Did I really aggro that guy? Impressive. Let's go get this chest after this. Why not? What's a episode of this series without me going out of my way to get a chest? Tank healer, that's what they need. Well, I'm not a tank for sure, and I'm not spec for healing, and I don't want to respec because I like my spec. So, at least for now, I don't want to respec. In the future, Dazzling Mithril. Okay, cool. I don't think it's worth much, but it is what it is. I think I'll sneak past this guy. Let's go grab our chest in here. We've got some big elite mobs we're going to have to kill later on, such as this dude. Invalid target. That's scary. Oh, shoot. I'm in combat now, which means I can't loot that. Also, he's immune to fear? Is that true? Holy crap. Well, he's slow at least. Well, whatever. I'm done with this quest. I'm gonna go turn it in. Oh, hey. Speaking of Death's Eye, that's a cool pet. Maybe? I don't know. That's actually probably a normal color for Basilisk. I think you can find that color Basilisk all over the place. He's bigger though, I think, right? I'm gonna shield up because I don't want this guy to kill me. That was stupid. Ivory Wand of Stamina. Well, not the best, but that's like our, what, we've killed 3 rare spawns today, at least. I'm trying to think if we've killed 4. Definitely at least 3. Now there's classic, looking for healer or tank. As always. That's one nice thing about, I have a tank as my alt and a healer. I could just run my tank in there and tank it all, but I haven't played him in a long time. I'm not very good, and I don't have time either, like I said. They're probably well geared. It's probably pretty doable, but like I said, I'd rather play this guy. I'm really excited about hitting 60. You know, nothing really changes, right? I mean, a lot of things change, but like hitting 60 itself doesn't change much. It's more about the things you can do when you're 60. Alright, the stones that bind us. It is no easy task. Soupa, do not give up. We've had this quest for probably 10 levels. I've think we got it like in the late 40s, maybe even. You have done it, Soupa. The poor tortured souls can finally rest. Our work is not yet over. We have much to discuss and much more to accomplish. 7550. Nice, that's more experience we're getting in Eastern Plaguelands. Okay, as one chapter of your adventure closes, another one begins. One of my men is still unaccounted for or lost somewhere in the Blasted Lands. I am talking about Lieutenant Kirith, of course. As I had mentioned earlier, we were both imprisoned and tortured by Alistair. But poor Kirith, his strength of will faltered. I could hear the experiments from my cage. The tortured screams rang through the halls of the cave. That was the last I saw or heard of Kirith. Find what became of him? I think he's off to the east. Another quest, Heroes of Old. You have honored me with your nobility and heroism, Soupa. You have also honored them. Speak to Corporal Thunde Splithoof. Oh, hey. I was like, where's Corporal Thunde Splithoof? Cool. What's up, Thunde? Indeed, you have honored us all. Our thanks alone are not sufficient. Please, take from this relic of old. We no longer have a use for the item. May it serve you well in your fight against the Legion. Open the chest and claim your reward. Spectral lockbox. Well, cool. Is this guy always here? You are temporarily blinded by the sparkle and gleam. You will receive the Shard of Afrasa. 6,000 experience. That's a nice... Man, we just gained... What? 16,550 experience? That's a legit quest turn in. Also, I've never noticed this guy here. Is he always here? Weird. Now here's a question. Is this actually better than... Well, it's certainly better than this. Right now. 5 mana per 5? 5 health per 5? I'll take it. I think this guy's off to the east, though, for the other quest we have here. Kirith. I think he's over here. Yes, he is. Okay. Questies, the add-on that tells me where things are. I know a lot of these quests pretty well anyway. It helps me to pinpoint things a little better, but in many cases I know kind of roughly where I'm going at this point. Even for Alliance quests, which I'm not quite as familiar with as I am with Horde quests. Although to be fair, I leveled 1 Alliance tune to 60, 1 to 53, 2 Horde tunes to 60. So I guess I haven't really leveled... I never leveled out of alternatives, yeah. People always pick me for that. I never leveled that many alts. I never leveled any alts in retail vanilla. I just didn't... All I wanted to do was focus on one tune and make it as good as possible, and I thought the idea of anything else was stupid. Like, I never understood what people... A lot of people in my guild had multiple tunes. All I wanted to do is play my rogue and make it as good as possible. So I would grind rep in my free time. I would farm up stuff for raids. That's all I wanted to do with it. I didn't want to play any low-level characters and level them up, because that took time away from my one best character, is what I thought of. So, there's a chest under here, possibly? Cool. We'll grab that in a bit. We gotta dig our way through this mess first. I think there's a chest under here. Yeah, it looks like it. We'll get that chest, but first we're gonna head towards Kirith anyway, and the chest appears to be along the way, so... What's nice is now we're getting his health regen in combat. Right? This guy's actually got a lot of health. I should have just done this from the get-go. Like one more attack on him. One more spell on him I should have done. And dead. Okay. So, yeah, I was getting some health regen in combat now thanks to this, which is kind of nice. Might as well nifty stopwatch since 16 bags on cooldown. And let's inner fire. I don't really want to fight this guy. I don't need to fight some of these mobs, so I'd rather not. Can I sneak past this guy? Wow, I can't believe that worked. I'm really surprised I was able to sneak past that guy. Even with Mind Soothe, it just seemed like that wasn't going to work. Resist? What the crap? They don't resist that often. Not a level 53. But he does kick a lot. Man, that guy's annoying. What a scumbag rogue. At least he doesn't... Man, these kicks are actually super annoying. Between the stuns and between the interrupts. This is an annoying mob to fight for me. Especially in close quarters where I don't have a distance on him. He actually burned through my entire inner fire. Okay. Oh, let's kill this lady. I should be using Vampiric Embrace. If I'm actually taking this much damage, it'd be nice to regen some more health. There's really no reason not to. And practically, Shadowward Pain Ticks heal back like 80% of the damage done by this mob's melee attack, which is nice. These things are gonna... Oh, an imperfect fragment. Cool. These things are gonna respawn fast, which is kind of annoying. The one thing I hate about my rotation is that I can't... Vampiric Embrace pulls mobs, so I can't even Vampiric Embrace before starting combat. It like automatically pulls them, so it kind of... It's just not that efficient, unfortunately. Like, there's no easy way to cast Vampiric Embrace and then cast a spell on them. Honestly, I can probably sneak past this mob. But this one I can't. I was gonna say it's gonna instantly interrupt me, which is fine. On the bright side, they also don't flee, which is really, really nice. That'd be really bad for me if they fleed, but they don't, so I don't have to worry about that, at least. Yeah, those kicks, man. It's such a waste of mana is what happens. Oh, I aggroed that one too. Okay, that's fine. Let's finish this guy off. Sure. Sorry if it seems like I'm being quiet here. I'm trying to focus this down a little bit and make sure I don't die down here. I really don't want to die and deal with running back. It's a pretty long clear to this area, unfortunately. But the Vampiric Embrace was helping me heal up a little bit here. I'm going to sit to eat and drink in a moment. Yeah, let's do that. Even if it's not the best water, I'll just use this stuff, so it'll be fine. I need a re-inner fire, but I want to farm mana to regen the rest of the way. How much do I get from this? 66 mana per second? Okay, so 120, 132 per tick. It's not bad. Alright, can I sneak past those guys? I probably can. I'm a very sneaky person today, apparently. I'm in the mood to ninja past everything and not actually fight anything. I don't know why, it seems like this is kind of a long fight. This tunnel's kind of long, and I don't really want to fight every mob if I can help it, even though I need the experience anyway, you know? But if I can avoid extra combat, why not? And this guy's gonna interrupt my mind flays anyway, so I'm not even gonna bother trying to mind flay him. I'd rather just let him punch me a few more times, not waste the mana. Okay, so I think we'll go get the quest done first, and then we'll worry about the treasure chest. Like, the chest will be fun, but I'm not that motivated to go get it. Our guy is back here. I think... Cureth the Damned. Okay. Let's kill this thing. These guys are... Oh, resist. These guys are a million times easier to deal with than the rogues. So much better. Oh, we're getting close though, folks. Look at that. Look at that experience bar. We are 17% of the way left. Almost there. I'm stoked for that. Yeah, let's go do the quest. I don't feel like dealing with... How do I do this? What's the best way to deal with these guys? Well, they're both just adepts, so I think I'll just kill them like this. And they're not the kicking ones that interrupt, you know, so it's not as big of a deal. Oh, I don't know what I just casted. So I'm just gonna like nuke down this one. Much better. And now I can just focus on this guy. That actually didn't even burn through my shield, which is kind of cool. At the very end, after that first one died, then this guy started getting through my shield. Oh, he's... okay. The Shadow Word Pain dropped off him before I killed him, so almost though, pretty useful. Just dotting both of them was pretty good. That guy's huge, and that's terrifying. I don't know if it's going to attack me. I think it's not going to attack me. But it's been a really long time since I've done this quest. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't terrified of this. Let's back up. I don't want to fight both these guys. Let's back up some more. Please de-aggro me, big dog. Thank you. It's like, I don't think I can kill you just yet. I need to clear out some of this stuff. I want to mind control the other mob that's over there and have it get eaten by Kirith. Wait, this quest's completed? I don't think so. I don't think this dog is to be here, by the way. I feel like that's a mistake. Like, I feel like it's supposed to be something I just talked to here. It's like a spirit of him. But I'm not sure now. Alright, here comes plan number 2. Or plan attempt 2. Sort of attempt 2. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, come on. Resist my mind control. What a scumbag. I mean, it's fine. This will work too. That's not what I was hoping to have happen. Kirith hits really hard, so I'm probably going to not be able to kill this guy, which means I can't do the quest. But I thought the quest was just I go talk to someone here. I didn't think I was supposed to, like a corpse or something. I didn't think I was supposed to be dealing with a giant doggo. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna try and kill the doggo, but I don't think this is right. I don't think we're supposed to kill this guy. Like, it does not feel like the correct part of this quest line. Nothing's respawned behind me yet, that's good. Shield's up, inner fire is maxed out. Could use a little more health, but this will be okay, I think. I have a major heal potion down here, and mana potions, okay. Let's let Weakened Soul kind of debuff a little bit. I'll eat and drink for a moment. Furbog suit. Let's go. Oh, nice stun. What a beautiful start to this fight. Which is going to wreck me anyway, probably. Okay, he ate through my shield. Let's re-shield. Let's heal. Is there any way I kill this guy realistically? Probably not. I'm probably gonna run out of mana soon. Let's re-shield. Let's back up a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm messing up really bad, probably. Yeah, I'm out of mana. I'm not gonna be able to finish this fight. Yeah, I could have sworn I just needed to explore something down here, not actually kill this guy. Let me look up this quest real quick. It doesn't feel like it's the right part, but... I want to look it up real quick and make sure I'm not making a mistake here. I guess I can release and decide, am I going to run back or am I just going to res? I'm probably just going to res. At this point, I don't think I want to run back through there. Kirith quest. This is the beginning of a very long quest chain. This is the one... Oh, it's a little bit different of a quest than what I was thinking of. Interesting. Yes, I do need to kill him. Okay, well that's not going to work. I can't solo that guy. I need help for that. Here's the problem. Where do I go to level if I don't kill this guy? I could grind out the last part. I may do that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Spirit Res because sure, why not? And the remaining question is, do I want to go back to EPL and grind stuff out? I decided Spirit Res so I could at least let my res... Because, like... Well, here's the thing. Basically, fighting my way back through that mess is going to be a huge pain. Like, it's... I'd have to res in there somewhere safely, which I probably could find a spot, and then fight my way out, because I don't think I can kill him. I got him at 30%. And maybe if I had used the mana potion instead of a heal potion, but... Or, like start off with Vampiric Embrace, mana potion instead of heal potion, maybe, but still was cutting it a little bit close. I don't mean to, like, give up easily, but it didn't feel like it was going to happen, and by the time I get back, if I had ran back, I probably would have been running into respawns from the ads, which would have made it a really tough res. Let's turn in our junk, because we happen to have another one of these. And I was like, what did I get? This. Bracers of the Owl. Okay. Cool. I'll take it. So where do I want to go to level up the rest of the way? Let me check something. Anyone free to help me kill Kirith in Blasted Lands? We're going to end the episode here today anyway, because it's pretty much wrapped up by a full hour of a Let's Play episode. But I might try to see if I can get some reinforcements for Kirith. We'll see. Otherwise, we'll start next episode wherever I'm going to be at to grind out the remaining 15%. But that's all for today, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.